The views expressed by callers, co-hosts, or anyone else who happens to get on the air at Ocelli.com do not necessarily reflect the views of Ocelli.com or Chuck Ocelli, and we are not responsible for any stupidity which might ensue. Thank you.
Yes. What's that?
Side offing.
The War State by Michael Swanson explains the great national transformation that took place and put the Kennedy presidency in the context of the times and reveals never-before published information about the Cuban Missile Crisis. President Kennedy would not have been assassinated if he had been president 200 years ago. His assassination took place in the context of the Cold War and the rise of the national security state. Before World War II, the United States was a continental republic. In the decade that followed, it became an imperial superpower. Generals such as Curtis LeMay not only wanted to invade Cuba, but knew that there were short-range missiles on the island armed with nuclear warheads that they could not destroy because they were on mobile launchers. Their invasion could have led to a third world war, and they wanted to go to war anyway. The War State by Michael Swanson.
Well, sounds like somebody's having a party here. It does. Where's this party coming from? Hello, you know what, can't talk long. I got to get going. I just thought I'd let you guys know that I got my $1 from Ed there. Oh, you did? Ed is paid up. I told you you paid through. Nice. Okay. Oh well, wait a minute. Where's mine anyway? Still missing. And I didn't get it, and you got Ed there.
That'll open your eyes to events that led up to this. Why? The Vietnam War, nuclear bombs and nation building in Southeast Asia, 1945.
I'm trying to talk and this clown is talking to me in the same mic.
Today at Amazon.com. Why? The Vietnam War by author Mike Swanson. Ocelli.com.
Revelation through conversation. Hear it all.
The Ocelli.com radio network.
You heard your music, right?
Please keep chat friendly and on topic. There is no need for personal insults or hatred.
Off.
We encourage peaceful solutions to complex problems, and look forward to your contributions.
Hear it all.
This is a Mercy broadcast. Code red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the podcast. Watch out. if you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up. You better
not
get
sitting
ready
up.
for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle, the broadcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm there doing a little quacking thing over here with all this other guy talking on the phone. 368 episode tonight. And now we are in the comedy hour. Well, what do we want to talk about tonight? There, talk people. Get a man, start ringing the bells. Let's go, get ringing.
I got a caller on the line already.
Get him going, get him, throw him out.
Okay, well, let's give out the number first.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. As always, you can call on a Friday night. Our number is 319-527-5016. And Chuck, if they're on Teams, can they get a hold of you through Microsoft Teams? Does that work?
I don't know.
Let him check it out. Let him check it out. He's fixing this stuff. Let him figure it out.
Now look, I can start a call with somebody, but I don't know if I can add them when I've got one in progress already. See, that's an experiment we need to do.
Well, let's try it.
Interesting.
Okay. If somebody's on Teams, let me put this out then. If somebody is on Teams already and you got my contact, okay? I'm still Chuck Ocelli or Charles Ocelli. If you find me, you know my contact. If you can message me, tell me to add you. I will try to add you, but I can't guarantee I can get you on. Okay, I'll try.
Let's throw that out. Let's see what
That's
they
the best I
say.
can do.
Say what they see what they say. That's all you can do. That's what you do.
Okay, well, yeah. So if anybody wants to do that, that would be great. But again, the phone number is 319-527-5016. Don't hesitate to call that and join us. We want to talk to you, right, Uncle? We want to talk to everybody.
Let's get that man on the phone. On the line.
Oh, yeah, we have one call, don't we?
One caller on the line there. Let's put him on. Let's see who we got.
I'm going to cut my mic and put on the caller for you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Uncle.
Hey. What's happening?
Hey, were you able to talk to any wrestlers lately?
Just last week too.
Oh yeah, the wrestlers. Yeah,
just last night, two of them, Macho Man and Mister Makula. What was his name, Mister?
Did we? Oh, you're talking about how Kent calls in.
No, that's Kent.
Yeah.
No, that's not that. That's those guys.
Wait. We actually talked to Macho Man.
Yeah, we did.
Is that what we did?
We talked to Macho Man and Rabbi. Well, no, not Rabbi Savage.
Was that last week?
That was last week.
Okay.
Didn't you hear him? He was talking. He was down at the Baja. The guy talking to me at the Baja.
Oh, yeah.
That one.
Jesse Ventura.
Bencha Mentura. Yeah. Bencha Mentura.
We talked to all those guys.
We talked to all those guys.
Right, this is Chris, right? We talking to Chris right now?
Oh, we don't know. We're talking to somebody.
What's up, Chris?
It's Chris. What's been doing?
We talked to wrestlers. We also talked to Chris Graves.
Do you got anybody else that we can get around to there? Chris Graves?
You got anybody else laying around there under a rock, Chris? Anybody?
Yeah, anybody can talk. I know you guys are right. Oh. Darn.
That's all right. That's all right.
I would like to talk to those guys again.
We'll find some laying around here somewhere.
Well, what's been up with you? Oh, sorry to hear that. Ooh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Well, not a lot.
I went to the doctor's today.
Yeah, you did go to the doctor.
And I got, what's it called?
Vertigo.
Vertigo, whatever that is. it gets on for a little dizziness, and it's vertigo. I don't understand what it is, and everybody's complaining on me already. I'm trying to understand what this is.
Well, I think the doctor said that you might have vertigo. I don't think it was a definite diagnosis there, so I think that's what we were talking about here. I don't know.
Oh, something like
Gets
that
confusing.
tonight, but that's what's been happening to me.
That's one thing, yeah.
So,
But yeah.
Not dizzy when I stand up. It seems like I've noticed when I'm in the sun. That's when it starts. Not too steady.
When you're in the sun, it's the worst?
It starts. It starts up. I don't understand that.
I don't know.
I just realized that today, just doing that for today, and it just pops up when it hits the sun, and boom, I sort of start feeling dizzy. I don't know what that is or what it means, even.
I don't think any of us do.
I have my cup here. My bottle
yeah, why
here.
don't you show off your water bottle on the
And
video?
I
We'll
have-
show it.
And I have this bottle here.
It's a brand new giant thing.
You-
Here it is. Here, I'll show it. Let's see.
This is what I've got my water in right now.
Pretty big. Pretty big bottle here. Yeah. Metal one.
I mean,
It's a good one.
I got that, and actually it was for my birthday, and it was from Amazon. I get Amazon cards, and my sister thinks I'm crazy, but I'm carrying it around anywhere.
Well,
I don't,
hey, if you need to be hydrated,
hey, I
it's
need
a
water.
gift to have.
I'm gonna use this thing.
That's right.
That's what it's here for. I'm gonna use it.
It's the right thing at the right time.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
So,
Yeah, so everything's good. We're doing good.
other than that, we're doing fine.
Yeah. Ooh,
We do.
We better
All
take
right.
it, Uncle.
Hold on that thought there. We'll come back to you. Get this person on the phone. Hold on. Just a minute. Hello, who's this? And you're on the Uncle Show. This is this guy again. Northman. I call this guy Northman.
That's who this is?
Canada Man. Canada Man. All right, Canada Man. What do you got to do today? Uh-oh. Another one? Next.
Oh, wait. Oh, I just realized the Skype audio was down. Sure. Okay, I fixed it.
Skype is down.
No,
we don't have that Skype no more.
Robin, thank you.
What do you mean, thank you? We don't got Skype.
He brought to my attention the fact that my slider was down. I just pulled it up.
What is that? What slider? What's the slider?
Well,
minute,
the
what's
slider
the slider
was,
on this thing?
I just
I don't know
slid.
what you guys are
It's a knob. It's a digital knob.
Now, wait a minute. Maybe that'll fix this. Can you hear the phone ring if I hit the phone ring? Hold on.
Hold on a minute.
Did you hear that?
No, we didn't.
No, did not.
We didn't do. So that's still off.
I hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it, Robin, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pushing this out all the places I'm supposed to, but you're not getting it for some reason. Okay, just letting you know.
Yeah, I
right.
know.
Yeah, I don't know.
What we're doing here tonight, we're testing this new equipment.
We are.
This new one that we have.
We are.
Because some of us can't hear it, some of you can hear it.
Well, thank God I didn't have to buy new equipment, but I did have to change software is the problem. So that's what the problem is, the software.
So we'll need to do some changing on the software there.
Yeah.
Well, we know what he knew. I mean, that's
Mine seems to be working. but somehow-
Medusa, we gotta have a problem here. I don't know what our problem is. Maybe your stuff needs to be changed.
Maybe.
Shall I kick?
Maybe I did something.
Medusa the producer.
Yeah,
That's right.
maybe you might have to do some changing.
I might.
You might have to check into that.
I'll check
into it before next week.
Okay.
So now we got that sub.
Yes, we do. We're working on it at least. We know we need to solve it. That's the first
Yeah,
step.
well, maybe that's the problem.
Step one. You got to know where you're going.
I'm not there yet to get my cans done yet, but when we go back, we got a thing going about something that we're going to talk about. And you hope the fellow will be better. We got this.
And I would help you guys test Teams out, but I haven't transitioned over.
You haven't.
Oh no!
How do you turn it over?
I'm wondering if it's an OBS problem.
Could be. Maybe that's what it is.
But the thing is, I'm not really pulling the audio in through OBS. I channel it to OBS. I'm not getting it from there. I do have a crazy digital mixer thing called Loopback that might be doing that. If anything, it would be that.
Well, what is your speaker setup on Teams? Because if your speaker setup on Teams,
you know what? It's set up. Hold on,
You're could right. Be the problem.
It's set up as this, which is Skype audio.
There you go. There you go. Shut it down. Shut it down.
There you go.
There you go. Shut it down.
But the thing is, you're coming through there.
Yeah.
And that's everything from Teams is coming through there. What else? Because you're sending it through Teams, right?
It should be going straight through, yeah.
So it's getting your microphone through there, but it's not getting that.
No.
I don't understand why that wouldn't just be going through too. Like, what other thing other than Teams on my end would be doing it?
I don't know, but I'm sure Robin can hear me making all kinds of noises now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
see?
wow. Yeah. No, we're not getting that. So, oh man.
I got a school bell. I got a record scratch.
We barely can hear it.
What we're gonna need to do. Let's this week we'll pass on it, but for the next week, I got a system. I got a question.
Uh-oh.
Let's get this down straight and see if you can play with this machine and figure out what your problem is. Because I want to have them both going at the same time.
I'm trying.
Not you. I'm telling this man.
Oh.
Mr. Sidekick.
You talking to me?
Play with this machine and figure out what the problem is with this new project that we got going.
I'm sure it's probably just I gotta press a button.
Press something, man. Let's get moving here.
I gotta press the right button.
It's one stupid setting. I guarantee it's one setting somewhere.
Yeah.
Where is this in your settings?
Johnny 5.
Yeah, you like the Johnny 5.
Sorry to say this, but it has to be on my show that you have to do this. I want it complete by the first on your hour. Get it complete done for next week.
Oh, dang. This is the...
you're going to get
That's an ultimatum here?
Because if you can't hear him, we got a problem here.
It seemed like it was fine on his hour. I thought it was.
It don't sound like it now.
I could only hear the thing is at the end of the audio clip, I can hear the very end of my theme song, but I can't hear anything before that. Same thing with the uncle thing. It just kind of barely comes through. You hear the end of it, but I don't know why that is.
Something is wrong with this. Or you got to fix something on the knobs. I don't know what something with these knobs.
It's a knob issue.
Well, fix the knob issue here. Your job is to fix the knob issue by next week.
Okay.
There you go. You got a job.
He got a
Should
job.
we consult the Knights of Columbus?
What?
The Knights of Columbus.
What's the Knights of Columbus?
We need them.
Should we consult some Knights of Columbus?
What about?
The problem.
About these knobs.
I don't know. They know how to sort it out. I don't know.
The knobs are on his brain machine here. That's not the problem. His thing playing with these things is the problem.
Is that it?
Yes, it's something in there. Something on something there.
Something on the thing on something.
Something on something.
I know.
It's clearly the issue.
It's something on these knobs.
Something on something.
What's it say?
What's it say?
All the way down.
Sidekick, get going. Start looking.
Okay, you want me to just randomly turn knobs? Look, I can just see. This is this changing a lot of there. There, I changed it. Now I'm changing my knob. Now let's see.
What about
compression? Let's play with our compression. Let's turn our compression down. Our compression's down. Our compression's up. The compression's in the middle range. Compression's down again. Compression's up.
No, can anybody hear on that?
Can anybody hear that? I'm turning Uncle down. I'm turning him up. I'm turning him down. I'm
turning on that
side. There's another call coming in.
Another report. Hold that line.
I just turned those knobs.
when we see him turning knobs.
Man, I knobbed it up.
No, that was just me hitting the phone sound effect, but no.
Oh,
No phone?
Dang.
What is on the phone? Who's on there? Now, I heard something.
We want.
No, Chris is still hanging on, and and you got Robin here. That's who you got so far.
Oh, I thought you said I had somebody else online.
I thought you did another call there.
No, I hit the phone sound effect.
I heard that now. I heard that.
Oh,
Now I
you're making me
think
angry,
keep
Chuck.
playing those knobs.
Oh, okay. Compression,
That's
compression down, all the way down. We are not compressed. Now we're compressed again, all the way down. Uncle,
I just heard something.
that's Uncle without compression. Let's hear you, Uncle. What do you sound like uncompressed?
No, I'm talking about his side.
Now you're totally compressed.
Boy. I get aggravated here. If his dang one works and mine don't work, it's a problem here.
It's an issue.
Yeah, it's a big issue.
I don't know how great my show really worked.
I don't know. Your show. I don't know what's going on
Uncle, have
here.
you shot any more TikTaks this week?
Yeah, there's a few.
We posted 2 today. And
Two today, I believe.
we gained a mess of followers out of those videos.
Followers, we got loads of. The problem is not the followers.
It isn't?
It's something else.
Well, we could always use more. We don't even have 100 yet, but
followers, more followers.
we're doing okay though. We're
But
doing pretty
we're
good.
doing all right with it right now. But what's kicking in? I tell you,
What
my
were the,
message is on food.
What were the themes of this latest batch there?
Well, the first video we posted today was one where you were showing the pomegranate.
Oh yeah, the pomegranate
tree.
growing pomegranates on it. That
People
I showed
really
it.
like that one.
Oh, the tree.
I didn't see anything on it.
Ooh.
It said 0.
Well,
Thought I
that's
saw.
the tree.
Yes.
It has flowers.
What I saw, no followers.
Oh no, we got like 10 followers from that video.
Wait, I didn't see it on mine.
I think we got 8 from that. We got 11 followers for the day. We got 8, I think, from that video. And then
After
the
I
rest,
looked at it, it was 0.
well, we
I don't know where you're looking at it. I don't know where he's looking at
We
it.
picked up a lot today from that, and then the other video was one that we had already shot. It was where Little Man was fixing his 3D printer, and you were commending him on that.
Oh yeah, that I saw.
That
I
went
saw
over
that.
well, too.
That one, I saw that one.
Yeah, the 3D
I saw
printer.
that one. But
Kids got better technology than I do. That's it.
yeah, they do. The brains do. The brains do.
He does a good
You
job
guys
with
don't have.
What was going on with the printer?
What was it doing?
I don't know. He would
He
know.
had a piece of filament got stuck in like the head, and he had to disassemble it, open it up, and take a few parts
yeah.
out. Have you had that issue happen a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, classic clog.
There you go.
Tough times.
Yeah. Well,
Tough times. You know, here's a little tip for you.
okay.
You can turn up the temperature to like 250, and then you can run that higher hardness filament, the PETG, through that, and it'll push the other stuff out.
Oh, really?
I want to give that a go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I saw
So
that
you don't
cold
Do
pull
that
method.
pre-disassembly.
Okay. Cool.
What was that, Chris?
Was Chris there?
Oh no, I didn't put Chris back on. I was going to ask if you wanted him back on. Or not.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll put Chris back on. Sure. But I didn't know if you wanted Chris back on. So that was-
Hey guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
all right.
We're talking about this thing that they were playing with on the machine.
3D
Yeah,
printer.
you know anything about 3D printers, Chris?
I've heard about 3D printers. You're not allowed to replicate firearms.
Yeah, don't make a ghost gun. Don't make a ghost gun. Okay, well,
We won't
All
do
right.
that. We
Yeah,
promise.
ghost gun. Yeah.
We're talking about ghost guns
We're
right
following
I
all the
saw
rules.
today.
What today?
I saw an article today where they were 3D printing steaks in like somewhere in Europe. They
On
were,
a printer?
They were cultivating stem cells of some cow in a laboratory, and then they were printing steaks. They looked very Play-Doh-ish. And I wouldn't want to eat one, but I saw an article about that today. Very strange.
You know what? You want to have a strange conversation about stuff like this? I got a question for all of you. Because I'm thinking I'm nuts, right? Because I've seen this article before, and I've seen it like 3 times in my life, right? But they keep presenting it like it just happened. And they go, look, we're going to actually be able to put kidneys from a pig into a person, right? Now, I remember that somebody got a pig heart at some point, and somebody else got other pig organs at some point.
That was Martine Rothblatt made that happen, Chuck. You know that.
Well, right. And that was... Okay, but that was because of CRISPR. They were able to like tweak the pig stuff a little bit, you know, get it a little closer to human, supposedly, right? Well, anyway, before CRISPR, they did this. Now, I remember this happened first time probably in the 90s. And they were acting like in these articles, and on CNN, even that moron Gupta, they got on there. He's going, oh, this is the first time. It's amazing. Who knows how far we can go with this? And I'm going, haven't we already done this? Amazing. It's already, you know, brand new. Didn't this already happen? The pig transplant thing. Or am I nuts?
No, I heard about it.
Like 1996. Yeah, around that time.
Either you and I are from an alternate timeline, or they're stupid. Because this is 30 years ago already. They should know it already happened, right?
Yeah, they might be stupid.
Is that a possibility?
That's a very strong possibility because they don't know.
It was like 1996, Chuck.
And it was like a heart or a partial heart, right? And they made jokes about it on South Park. I mean, this is my marker, by the way. They made jokes about it on South Park because they did a whole thing about Honey Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo, go ahead and pick out a pig. You're gonna get a pig heart. And because she had a heart attack, remember?
Made jokes about it, and it was only like a year after it actually happened.
Right.
So South Park was premiered in like 95, right?
Well, South Park, I think.
Honey Boo Boo was not 1997.
No way.
97,
was like 2007 or whatever. But yeah.
I'll do an IM.
South Park.
Yeah, no, South Park started in like 97. I remember it specifically because I went and I got a satellite dish to go and make sure I could watch it.
The Christmas, the piece of shit or whatever, right? The Mr. Hanky or whatever.
No.
That's an old one. That's from the 90s.
Yeah, that's
the very first episode that aired on Comedy Central was Cartman gets an anal probe. I know this.
Oh yeah, the alien
bought
one.
A satellite dish. Yeah. I bought a satellite dish from Radio Shack. There's a blast from the past. In order to put it up, and actually had to, figure out how to point it and everything else. Blah blah blah. And I did all that so I could get Comedy Central. In order to watch that first season of South Park.
CNN was reporting the pig heart transplant in 1996. I'm telling you.
I heard you that.
But the question is, did they actually do it, or were they just talking about it at that point?
See, I thought they did it. That's
I remember it specifically. I really do, and like the fact that Chuck brings it up, I'm going back to that time frame, and I'm pretty good with like dates, and it was like 1986.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
I could be wrong, but it was around that time, dude. And South Park just came out around that time, 1996, 97.
Okay, so South Park came out around 97, but here's the thing. The Honey Boo Boo episode didn't air until 2012.
Yes, that's the thing about South Park. It's been on for decades now. So if we're talking about South Park as a benchmark, you're talking about a couple decades that could fall in is the problem.
No, but all I'm saying is that they were making jokes about something on there, and I'm going to go look at was there a pig heart transplant before that. I'm going to go look that up now because it's just been driving me crazy this past week.
All right.
Because,
Chuck, you go look it up.
They were making jokes because it was at that time around 96. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but that episode I'm talking about where they made the joke was in 2012 because it was in the news again. This is my point. It was in the news multiple times.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get at. Just hang on a second. Let me see. Pig heart transplant.
Well, the latest one was, as you said, more modified with the CRISPR. So
yeah.
Maybe it's like they're saying, there's a new form of pig heart transplant.
But I remember originally when it was first reported. Yeah. I didn't know about the Honey Boo Boo stuff.
Now,
You know what I'm waiting for?
now, what's funny is if you
Is the
go,
return of the artificial womb
yeah.
technologies. When are we going to hear about that
Oh,
again?
you know that's coming. But hang on a second. Now, if you use Google's AI, okay, I'm just going to tell you what the Google AI says. The first pig to human heart transplant, according to this, is in 2022. According to the Google AI. Now, that to me is
96.
it's inaccurate. I'm telling you, that's not right. It cannot be right. I remember this in the 90s, and I just don't know what year it was, but I'm certain.
I feel like
1996.
But I'm just telling you what Google is saying. I'm not telling you that it's right.
Now,
I'm telling you what
Google does not know what it's talking about either.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a different pig organ, like a pig kidney, as you said, or something.
Well, the pig kidney was just this week, right? And it was a full transplant. And that was the thing with the CRISPR. But they were saying that's the first time we've been able to and I'm like, no, it's not. That is not the first transplant.
Here's an interesting article that the headline seems like it's talking about the history. It says, how pig organs made their way into humans, the slow advance to transplant kidneys and hearts. After 20 plus years of quiet research, doctors recently made history with 4 xenotransplants. Here's how they progressed and what they hope to achieve next. This is dated 2022, so this is talking about the Martin Rothblatt pig.
That's what
so this article might have the answers we're looking for.
20 plus years.
Yeah, 20 plus years. So I'm thinking like your memory of what that 20-year ago thing was might be off a little. Maybe they didn't do a strict transplant. Maybe they were like, oh, we could transplant this, but this man would die. And maybe they made like a news story like, just imagine transplanting a pig organ into this guy. We wish we could. We want to.
The guy they supposedly put the pig heart in, he died. He died right after they did it. Now, here's the funny thing, right? Like we just said, they did this kidney transplant and it was genetically edited and all that. Here's the funny thing about it. It's 2025. Am I correct, fellas?
Yes. It is.
Yeah.
Well, at Massachusetts General Hospital on May 21st of 2024, it says they did the world's first genetically edited pig kidney transplant into a living recipient, was performed at Massachusetts General Hospital.
Yeah, but that's a lot of stuff. It said that it was edited, gene edited. The other one, so already it's different from what happened in the 90s.
Right.
So it would be the first of that.
No, but what I'm saying now is that recently they said this is the first time we've been able to do this in 2025, just this week. So this is what I'm saying. This is very inconsistent all over the place.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but we saw the same material in the mid-90s. Like, seriously.
I'm telling you,
Here's what I'm coming up with here, guys.
What are you saying?
It might have sucked. Like, remember when they cloned the goat, right? They cloned
Dolly the sheep.
That's right.
The first clone.
Dolly.
It was around that time.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Dolly the sheep.
Dolly the sheep. I heard it.
The sheep.
I heard that.
Dolly was the name of the sheep, and Dolly didn't live a full life because she fell apart. Right. It was a weird thing. Right. And I remember that too, but I'm telling you, it's like, this is strange.
Oh, here we go.
Let's talking about like the first heart transplant for a human with a pig heart. I remember.
Okay, listen. I've got this part from the article. Let's hear this.
Let's listen to what
check this out. This says overcoming obstacles is the heading of this part of the article. It says then from the 1960s through the 1990s, doctors used immunosuppressive drugs when transplanting livers, kidneys, and hearts from chimpanzees and baboons to people, sometimes with moderate success. The survival times range from 2 hours to several weeks to 9 months, reports David Cooper. Meanwhile, transplants among animals produce slow progress, with survival of organs advancing by days or weeks with each experiment. In the early 2000s, we had a non-human primate live for 3 months with a pig kidney. So I don't know. Oh, wait. During the 1990s, pigs replaced non-human primates as the preferred source of organs. This is what we're looking for.
This is it.
According to Robert Montgomery, MD, PhD, director of the NYU Transplant Institute, lead surgeon, blah, blah, blah. Among the reasons, they have short gestation periods of produce large litters. Let's see. Hold on. One problem, however, is that
Larry, when I
pigs.
came up with,
I don't know.
in '93, there was a pig. I don't know if you pronounce this islet or islet transfer, which was the insulin-producing cells isolated from the pancreas of pigs.
Okay.
So that one
was this 96?
93.
93.
That was in 93.
Okay.
So around that time. So that's a possible one that.
I could be wrong, but I could have sworn like CNN was reporting on it in '96 because I was at the local library in Norfolk, and when Chuck brought it up, I remember exactly that article.
Yeah, like if I look up the first mechanical heart, right, and the first successful transplant to a human, I basically go along with it. I thought it was a little earlier in history, but 1982 is when they put the first mechanical heart successfully into a guy, and the guy's name, I remember him. He was Barney Clark. That was his name.
Yeah.
However, if you look at the article on it, it was first implanted in a dog in 1937 by a Soviet scientist. Which I'm like, wow.
What the hell am I remembering from '96?
Yeah, I don't know what
I'm
you're
sure
thinking.
it's something because they've been playing around with this obviously for years. That I think it's in the details. I think the Martin Rothblatt one was like the longest
That story that gets recycled. Like you guys are talking about Honey Boo Boo in like 2012. It's like the same story from like the mid '90s that I remember.
Oh, here you go, Chris. The first transplant of a non-genetically modified pig's heart, lungs, and kidneys into a human was performed in Sonapur, Assam in India in mid-December 1996.
There's your 96. That's what you're thinking of.
Aha.
There it is.
That's the one there.
We got
There
it.
it is.
So,
Thank
one,
you. Thank you. It just makes me crazy.
But I'm sure it was probably like performed like before that, like Chuck was saying in like '82.
Well, no, it's okay. No, 82 is the mechanical heart thing, and I understand that's different. But I'm just saying it's just weird because I remember certain milestones happening, and then it seems like they're announcing them again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just stuff repeats itself.
Yeah, like people forget about the old ones. Are like, those other guys died in a day, but these new ones just gonna turn out a little better.
They recycle the same shit.
Well, they
like,
did
every couple of years.
Well, they did stuff like that, Robin, where it was like, look, at the end, if somebody's dying anyway, listen, you're gonna die in like a day.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'll tell you what, we got this crazy idea. You want to try it? And people look, if I'm gonna be dead in a day anyway, sure, I'll sign off on it. And they did.
You guys remember the attempted head transplant in Russia? This was like,
what are we talking about tonight?
You like this uncle?
What are we talking tonight about? Transplants.
We're talking about head transplant
That
hour.
wasn't quite successful, if I remember.
No, that one was not successful.
Not successful. No.
No. But I'm going to have to pop off, guys. I got a birthday party to get to, so
birthday party.
I'm going to transplant myself out of the signal here.
All right. It was great to talk to you.
We'll talk to you guys soon.
All right,
Have a good
Robin.
day.
Thanks so much.
Have fun tonight, man.
Hey, you have other callers.
Oh, we have
Okay,
other callers.
let's put them on. Let's put them on.
Oh, uncle.
All right, let me see who comes up first here. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. I'm going to take you guys in order. So, looks like, well, we know who this is. Hey, Jimmy James.
I knew it was him.
You knew that?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's going on, dude?
Hey, Jimmy boy.
Get the other call. Hey,
We know.
Hey, Uncle, did you like your schedule? Did you get a rough?
Oh yes,
schedule
I
for the
saw.
Rams?
I saw
Rams
that
had a
schedule.
pretty
Yeah,
hard schedule.
I told Psychic here. We are going, if it's just me and him, going to a game. And I'm looking at a game in the Saints. That's playing here.
Why do you want to watch him play the Saints? I don't care about the New Orleans Saints.
Well, he wants. Wait, hold on a second here.
I don't understand.
He want the 49ers, but we're gonna have to wait till the 11th
Well,
week?
what about the Seahawks? I feel
And the Seahawks.
Any of the divisional games, I feel like be better than the Saints. What do I care about the New Orleans Saints? Why do you care about the New Orleans Saints?
I want to see a win. I don't want to see a blowout. I want to see a
You want
blowout.
to see somebody they'll definitely beat? That's what
Yes,
you're
I
hoping for?
want to see if this team can win on what you're saying this year is a good team. I want to see it live.
They're gonna be good. Watch them.
Yeah, you said that. I want to see it live though. On it in the movie.
Well, then it shouldn't matter who it is, right?
Well,
they can beat it. I mean, they could potentially beat anybody. Okay.
Okay, so I need a little direction here, guys, because I've got 2 more callers.
Go ahead.
I want to know if we need to add them all in at the same time, or you want me to bring them on one at a time. What do you want me to do?
One at a time, Uncle?
One at a time's fine.
Let's go to the next
Hold
one
on
real
there,
quick,
Jimmy.
I guess.
All right, you want me to leave everybody on the line?
Yeah,
while we
leave
go?
them on the line. Yeah.
Okay, so
Hey,
I'll
we
just
could do
add
it
them
that
one
way.
at a time.
Yeah, one
right?
at a time. Correct.
All right.
Do it that
Fair
way.
enough.
Yeah.
So I think this would be Danny in California.
Oh, Danny's back.
There we
Hey,
go.
what's happening there, Danny boy?
Hey, Uncle. I'm doing fine. Hey, I really appreciate your TikTok videos.
Oh, you listen to?
Your food taste of fish tacos. What a
You like the
treat here
TikTok?
that we have here in California, being north of Baja, as Kent Cent would say. I love this fish tacos. We have some great fish taco places up here in Northern California.
Oh, they like the fish taco. What are they saying about that?
Yeah.
It's my food.
Yeah.
I'm telling you something. Just hold a second here. Just a moment. I have to say something.
Okay.
Something on these TikToks that I'm doing, I have to say the best ones that are going over is my foods. I really believe it's the foods. Forget about the other stuff you guys are thinking about, Sidekick.
Okay.
It's the foods that are going. We have to figure out some that we can match with the food for the TikTok. We have to think.
To match with the food?
Yeah.
Something to
What-
match with it.
what can
I
we
mean,
match
if you
the
want, you could be a food-oriented channel. Like, your videos could be all about food. There are people that do that, and you could be like, you could do your recipes as like a main staple of it. You could go to restaurants like we did with the fish tacos. We could do that. I kind of enjoy being eclectic and sometimes doing that.
Oh.
But maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong in doing that
But
too.
it
Maybe we should
seems
do that.
like you're saying, it seems
Could do food and
like
drink.
it's more audience.
It's pretty
the
good.
audience is higher than some of these others. Is what I'm getting
The
to.
food ones do well, but then again, I mean, there's weird ones. What was it? That video game one was the one that you got the most views
well,
on.
yes. The video games. Now, let's see. The video games would match up with the food. There you go.
What about eating while we play games? What if we did that? Is that a
That'd
good
be the same.
compromise?
That would be same thing.
Is that good?
Yeah, we
I'm gonna
play
get-
games or what we say.
I'm gonna add another caller.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Hold on there, people. Gotta figure out all these people
Here comes the
before.
call.
There we go. So 816.
Okay, 1-6. Hello.
Hey, hello. Am
Who?
I on the air?
You are.
Yeah. Who's it?
Fantastic. So I wanted to get your guys' opinion. What do you think about the Chiefs and the Chargers playing down in Brazil?
Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good one because we got the Rams doing it too.
We do.
We have a Ram game going there
In Brazil?
in one of those countries against the Jaguars.
Really?
That's the other one. That's not a good
Well,
question.
we're not going to go all the way down there.
No.
know
We
that
take a nice trip down there. It'd be our vacation. Forget about
I
that.
don't-
That's our vacation.
I don't
if
think
we
so.
go down there. I mean, if you want to go see a football game. Now, that would be a weird way to get a vacation
I'd
in.
rather go to L.A. for that, but okay.
But they do play them in that.
I like the sound of it, Colin.
Yeah, I saw that.
I had heard a rap concert going on the same weekend in SoFi Stadium.
What rap tape? What?
From what I see, the Rams have a game scheduled for Australia in 2026.
I know, though. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That one. Yeah, they have that too.
That's crazy.
They have them
That's
there.
that's more than 24 hours on a plane, Uncle.
Oh,
You know,
I don't
to get
know
there.
what
Hope you
is
know.
what
Yeah.
is the
Yeah,
what
I don't
is
think
the
we're doing
time?
that for a football game, Uncle.
I
I don't
mean,
want
but that
to.
would be weird. That would be fun. Going down there and watch a game.
I mean, I know the highways are bad here in California, but I'd rather be on them than take a whole plane just to go see a football game. You know what I mean?
now he's talking. Now you hear he's talking. Now, for Pete's sakes.
Now, I want to take another quick moment and just say hello to everybody in the chat. We got a lot of people. We've got Bison Crest Studios 75, Rattle Cans back, Prairie Dog Salesman. It looks like new people on YouTube. Thank you for being here, everybody. Hello.
YouTube? Who's on YouTube?
I don't know who these people are.
You got another caller, too.
All right. Hold on, everybody. Let's see who this is.
There we go. Okay, you're live.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Uncle. Is this Uncle Peter's podcast?
What is this,
I know
Uncle?
who this is.
Do you know this person? What happens there?
Oh,
What?
Uncle Peter's podcast? Is this it?
Okay.
Well, you
Cut this
did-
person off. This
him
person's
off.
got to go.
I told you what I tell you about that.
Get rid of this joker.
Get rid of him.
Who is this?
Get rid of that one.
They're
I
gone.
told you about that.
We told him.
I told you about that.
What do you say? What did you say?
He knows.
The call is coming from inside the house.
I know.
Okay.
I know who it is. That's why I said I know who it is.
This isn't like the last time when somebody was messing with us.
No.
You're going to straighten that out.
Oh, do I have some disciplining to do, Uncle?
Yes, you do.
Is that my job? Is that? And figuring out the sound setup.
Yeah.
And anything else? What else did I have
That's
to do?
it. That's
it?
two so far.
Just two things?
that I know.
I think somebody borrowed Mrs. Sidekick's phone.
I know who that was.
You know who that was.
And we're not talking that on this show.
We're not doing that.
Whoever that was, I know who that was. We're not talking about it. You don't hear us talking about it, do you? Do not say that and say the proper things on this show.
Chuck, are there any other legitimate callers on the line?
Yeah, any other ones?
No. We just have the same ones that we had to start with. We might have lost one.
Lost one. Oh, I know who we lost. We lost the Northman.
Yeah, well, Northman had a party to go.
Yeah, he had the party. That I know.
He had a previous engagement.
I don't know.
We got a lot of people here, Uncle.
I know we do.
Who should we talk to? We got a lot of choices to make here.
Hey, gentlemen, I was catching that whole thing about the pig heart transplant. Kind of reminds me, since this is the comedy hour, that maybe Kramer on Seinfeld was prophetic, like The Simpsons. He talked about the government experiments of a pig man, if you remember that episode. That's what I was thinking of.
I never watched Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, Pig Man. That's right. Yeah, Kramer's convinced that there's some pig man. That's a really weird episode. That's a bizarre episode.
I did not
it's
see
kind of
that.
funny. But... Yeah, Pig Man.
Yeah.
Pig Man.
I remember that one. I've seen every episode of Seinfeld, so I know those when you reference them, Danny. I'm not sure about anybody else, but I sure do.
Yeah, I didn't watch Seinfeld. I mean, I can recall a lot, but that particular one, boy, it resonated, with the whole, heart transplant pig. I was like, yeah, government experiment. That was hilarious. That had me in stitches.
Yeah. Well, I think the takeaway from that whole thing is that, yes, these things have been happening for decades, and yes, they keep basically redoing the same thing. It's like they want us to know about it, I guess. I think is the takeaway that we can get out of that. But, hey, what do we know? Oh, Uncle, I've made OBS way too big.
What is this here now?
What have we done?
There we go. There we go. There's us.
I know what to do.
What are you doing? There, on the clean side.
I know how to get out of
Everybody drinking.
Water.
I think it's an alcohol-free night.
Yeah. No special drinks.
I didn't want no special drinks tonight. Yeah.
Okay, can I stay on? Because I've already started drinking. So.
Yeah, what do you got, Dan?
What do you got there, Dan?
Oh, I started off with a Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA. It's 9% rating, and I would rate it at an 8.7. It's pretty good. And now I'm kind of finishing with a nightcap of Bushmills Irish whiskey with a little bit of ginger ale.
That's something interesting.
That's pretty good, right, Uncle?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Do you want to rate them 1 to 10?
He just did. He said 8.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Ears checked.
Uncle,
with the IPA, and I would say as far as Irish whiskey, Bushmills is my favorite, and I would rate it in well over a 9.
There we go.
I'd give it a 9.3. I haven't tasted better whiskey, so but I'll give some room until I actually taste the best whiskey.
Wow. Okay, that sounds really good.
Well, we're gonna have that's another thing.
What's that, Uncle?
If they're not drunk that much,
yeah,
we'll have a test on that on the New Year's Revolution. If people are up and still alive.
As long as people don't pass out, we'll do beer reviews on the New Year's Revolution. Is that the rule? Okay.
Well, just to see what they say. I
think we'll open another Four Loko can maybe this year, Uncle. Those seem to go over well.
Local. Oh.
I don't think we'll pass out from it.
Oh,
but man,
no.
It makes for a good party.
I don't know what we're going to have, actually. This New Revolution.
We'll see. Something good. We promise not to pass out.
Mm. We didn't last year.
We made it.
I'm not supposed to be drinking.
You're not? Oh, no, you're...
You can always
Jimmy doesn't drink.
Yeah, exactly. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Anything non-alcoholic is perfectly
wait
fine.
a minute. You know that new Mountain Dew?
What?
How much was that alcohol?
That's he would have to do regular Mountain Dew.
But you'll have to do regular Mountain Dew on it. But
maybe Baja Blast, regular Baja.
I was in the
Baja
hospital for congestive heart failure, so I'm not allowed to have alcohol right now.
Oh.
Do a sparkling water.
Sparkling water would be better.
We don't.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. Do a sparkling water.
Oh.
We're open to all drink reviews.
Yeah,
all
sounds
drinks.
about right.
Now, just because producer job, right, is you're down to the last 8 to 10 minutes. So,
What?
I don't know if you want to do shout-outs or what.
10 to 8 minutes already?
I think
all
we need
these
to.
people here?
Uncle, I think we need to do shout-outs.
Oh, boy. See how this all goes? Flies by.
It does.
Better than, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Chris was your first caller.
Yeah, Chris, you're number one.
Yeah, let's go to Chris and Chris.
I might be a little mixed up after that though, because I think Robin was next, but I can't.
Robin is up because he was next.
We'll
yes,
figure it out.
Robin was next. I know he
But
was.
he's gone.
But he's gone. So who's the third
I
one
remember
before him?
I think it was Robin and then Jimmy James.
Yes.
Jimmy
Robin.
James be
That's
after
correct.
you then.
That's correct. But Chris, who do you
I
want to
just
shout out
want
to?
you guys to know that I appreciate the fact that you guys are on the air, and thank you for having me. And hopefully I'll be able to call in next week. So,
Okay.
thank you.
It's great to talk to you, Chris. I'm
I'm
sorry for your
talking to you.
loss, and
Sorry
thank you for calling at this time, and
Thank you.
just keep carrying on, man. It's good to talk to you.
Exactly. Keep your head up, Chris, and talk to you soon. Yeah. Anyway, Jimmy James will be next, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're going to Jimmy James. Shout
Jimmy up.
Shout out to Chris. I was glad to hear from you. I'm sorry to hear under the circumstances the things have been going on. Jeez, I feel terrible about that, Chris.
I'm going to talk about aliens.
Nope.
He's just give and are you still on here, Chris? Can you hear me?
He's on hold.
I was going to ask him if by any chance his heart issues was edema, because that seems to be a frequent thing with people.
Well, let's see. Chris, is that you?
Yeah, no, they said it was congestive heart failure, which I had like a year and a half ago. And then they released me about a week and a half ago. And then I ended up finding out that my mother had 2 heart attacks. So I'm trying to stay as cool and collected as I can. So when I say that I appreciate shows like this and Chuck's call-in show, like I'm being very sincere, because I don't have anybody right now. So,
well, Chris, just keep your mind busy, keep moving and keep your mind busy and keep yourself busy.
Thank you, Jimmy James. I appreciate you. Thanks.
I'm sorry. And everyone else, have a good weekend. Peace.
Absolutely. Peace to you, Jimmy, for sure. Thank you for calling in. Now, I think it was Danny next, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might have been.
I believe so. Yeah, we'll go to Danny for a shout out. Yeah.
Danny was next.
My shout out to Chris Graves. I understand heart failure. I lost my son-in-law in October, and we're still grieving. But you're here, and I promise you, when I'm in Mass Sunday morning, I will be lifting you up in prayer and best wishes, and that's all I got. It's the shout-outs to you, Chris. You hang in there. Call in. These are good guys. It's comedy hour, and should be uplifted. And thanks for checking in.
There you go.
Thank you,
Danny.
Yep. All right, and then we had the.
Nope, that's looks like
we had that other caller. Who was the other caller?
I don't know. That cleared everybody who was left. So.
Oh dang! So that other person, I'm not sure who they were even, but.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. They asked a good question and then went. Yeah.
Your son.
What's up, Uncle? What's going on?
Your son on that line.
Well, that was that too.
Yeah, there was also that, but yeah,
That
but we
too,
had
but
to
he
hang
didn't
up on
stay
that.
long.
We had to hang up on that.
That one had to hang
That
up.
was
You
trouble.
have to talk to.
That
Now
was
you
trouble.
have to talk to now.
Yes, that's one of my jobs. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
go ahead.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well,
Kids are kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shout out to everybody for calling, and for Uncle. Why don't we shout out to the community that is like the regular callers and listeners of the show? And we had Chris with the circumstance tonight, and obviously, I'm going to reiterate what everybody said. Like we're all there for you, and we want to see you do the best. And we're sorry for your situation, but just, we're happy to have you as a caller, man, and as a listener. And what do you think, Uncle? It's cool to be able to have people show up here.
Saying that, I say the same what he said. The same thing. Because I think this is what needs to be done. Saying that. Because I believe that. Because Na's gone up there. She's saying nice up there now. But that's my thought that I know it's going to happen up there. I know about it. I know everything about it up there. That she's going to have a nice life. Danny.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Just to reference, I had a conversation with him privately yesterday, and just to reference that conversation real quick, I would say, like I told you, if you solve the one riddle that we talked about, you could do a whole lot for a lot of people if you want. It's up to you what you choose to do. It's all about your choice. You got free will, but you're still here. You're still here for a reason. So do that up. And I wish I could tell you more, but that's the best I got for you. So there you go.
All right. Well, Uncle, I mean, it's cool. Again, the community that shows up to the show, it seems like it's growing. We get new callers. We get new people in the chat room.
Get my out of United States callers.
We've got those. We got
those.
our Germany pub, the German pub that randomly listens to us for some unknown reason. We got all that. We got all that going.
Only one question I had to make.
What's that?
Whatever happened to that guy that we were gonna get to, and he hasn't called yet?
Well,
the lawyer guys.
Oh, the lawyer. Yeah, I was
wondering about that.
I don't know.
I was thinking about that.
I was.
I mean, that just popped in my head just now.
Don't worry, Uncle. We'll get guests.
I wanted to see if they will show up tonight.
We will get
Yeah,
guests.
we just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we just want to make sure that all the calling stuff was working right before we start bringing on new people. But just real quick on the internationals is Germany's listening. A couple of spots in Canada, Australia, UK, and I got a bunch in the US. My US, I don't know your states anymore, but there you are.
Okay.
So,
Down Under isn't tonight. I know him.
Yeah, no, Down Under's there. Australia.
Oh, yeah, it was. He was listening.
So we're doing good, Uncle. Yeah. And,
doing fine.
Follow at Uncle Podcast, Uncle the Podcast on TikTok, YouTube.
Yeah, TikTok.
Instagram.
Oh, you'll get a kick out of TikTok, people.
Just
get on that and just listen on to that.
UncleThePodcast.com. That's it for this week, Uncle.
That's the show at 368 in the books. Bye-bye. Boom. Come on. Boom, boom, boom.